Welcome everybody, and it's officially time for the Bottom of the Barrel. We are here broadcasting to you from the Bottom of the Barrel in Lima, Ohio. And as always on the panel, you have myself, Caden Schmidt, Jacob Naylor, Ryan Boyer, Joey Sexton, and Zach Jones. And we are your hosts, and enjoy today's episode.
Here's a question for you. Do you want to be the one I theme for? Do you want to be the one I'm spending on my green for? Girl, you got my heart racing, evil Knievel. Baby, you a star, twinkle, twinkle. Offer you my
Big shout out to Pretty Boy Spragg for our theme song. His song is at the bottom of our description. Check him out. And here we go. First segment of the day, the gang's starting top 5 in the NBA. Guess I'm going first, boys.
All right.
At point guard, I mean, how are you going to deny this one? Steph Curry. Steph Curry, 5-time All-Star. He's going to lead threes in the career by the time he's done. Probably in 2 years, he'll be number one.
He's third right now, right?
He's, third or fourth, tied with Kyle Korver, right?
I think he's right above Kyle
Him and
Korver.
Kyle Korver's going to keep passing each other.
Korver's going to retire after this year, though. There's no doubt about that.
I know, dude. That man's heating up.
I give him a year or two tops.
Career averages for Curry.
Steph's good, but he's not as good as people hype him
Career
up.
average, 23 points a game, 6 assists a game, 47% from the field.
All right, do you see the team he has, though?
Steph Curry won that ring by himself without Kevin Durant.
True.
Clay Thompson, Draymond Green.
Draymond Green suspended the first time, the first game.
He's fine.
He is buns.
Shooting guard, James Harden. Can we all agree on that one?
I
think we can all agree on that
personally
one.
don't like James Harden, but
I don't like James Harden that much either, but you can't deny the facts.
He's pretty
not
solid.
one
He's
of them on
pretty
my
solid.
team.
He is. No, he's solid.
This past couple games, he passed Kobe Bryant's straight 50-point game mark.
That's without Eric Gordon. That is without Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, by the way, the most overrated point guard in the league.
Is it
Overrated?
Oh, dude, are you serious?
Serious.
Clint Capella's also out, so he has all the
James
usage.
Harden is the Rockets.
He has the usage to himself right now, but Eric Gordon is coming back, I think, either tonight or tomorrow to play.
Yeah,
so
but
we'll see if he pulls out that 50-point game in a row.
Small forward. I think we all know where this is going. Hail the King, LeBron James. I think we can't.
Yes.
Can anyone argue this?
He's the
No.
best player to
Probably
ever
this
play.
dude right here.
This dude doesn't matter.
I personally don't like LeBron James.
You personally don't like
LeBron?
anyone in the league.
Did you see what LeBron did for the
Four-time
Cavs?
All-Star,
I'm not arguing right now.
Rookie of the Year,
I'm not.
4 MVPs, brought the land its first ring right here, boys.
And look at him now.
Look at him now. He's gonna take the Lakers to a championship next year. You heard it here first.
And look at the Cavs.
Power forward, Anthony Davis. Biggest big man shooting threes.
I just
Can't wait
think,
for that.
Win healthy.
Whoa.
I think Giannis might be up there.
Shooting threes?
Shooting threes? Wait, I said no.
Anthony Davis is
Yeah,
the best big man shooting threes today.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking someone else.
Over K-Love?
Kevin Love can't stay healthy.
Anthony,
Here's the thing with K-Love. If he plays hard and he gets hurt, he's soft. If he doesn't play
I
hard,
guarantee you, if we take Anthony Davis's numbers and put him next to Kevin Love's numbers, his percentages are going to be higher. His scoring's going to be better. His blocks are going to be better. Hey, Zach?
Wrong.
Stop talking. And center, you guys are gonna disagree with this one.
you guys do this.
Boogie, DeMarcus Cousins.
Wrong.
When he comes back,
No.
No, there is no coming back. He tore his Achilles. That is the worst possible injury you could get. He is not coming back 100% as he was. No way.
DeMarcus Cousins was on
No
the
way.
Saints.
He's on
led the
a super
Yeah.
team.
He
His numbers
tore
are going to
the
be good.
Achilles.
Of course his numbers are going to be good coming back because you know why? He has Steph, he has Clay, he has KD, he has Draymond. He's going to be...
Snakes can't play basketball.
But he's not going to be the old Boogie. Yeah.
All right, that's mine. That's mine.
All right, Jacob, take
Steph
it away.
Curry, James Harden, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins.
Let us know if you like Ryan Boyer's lineup.
Let's move on to Jacob Naylor. Well, most of mine's basically the same, so I don't even have to state the facts that he did. Point guard, Steph Curry, best shooter in the league, best shooter ever.
Can't
in my
deny
opinion.
that, by the way.
Best
Ray
shooter.
Allen?
No, I'm putting Curry over him.
Ray
He's
Allen's
gonna
not
beat his
current.
record at
We're
the
talking
Maybe,
about,
maybe not for free
we are
throws.
talking current
Oh,
players
current
right now.
players,
Current
huh?
players
At
only.
the end
Yeah.
of Curry's
We'll do this
career,
some other time.
if he's not already now, I think he already is now, but at the end of his career, you heard it here first, he will be the best shooter in the league.
You actually heard it here first.
That's also, like, that's not even including his driving skills, his passing ability, the sauce he has. Curry's the best
The
player.
man can shoot from anywhere and make it. You
Exactly.
can't deny
So
that.
can
Exactly.
LaMelo Ball.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wrong. Thank you.
LaMelo Ball.
You got any other? You got
MVP
any
coming up in the
differences
league
in mind?
soon.
No.
Heard it here first.
Not even the
Well,
same.
no, okay, yeah. Going on. Shooting guard, James Harden.
No.
Broke Kobe's record, most
50-point
50
games in the
point,
league.
yeah, 50-point games in a week, and like on
Consecutive.
a, I don't know,
Second player to ever do this, by the way, too.
like 10+ game streak of 30+ points. That's insane.
That is ridiculous.
Actually,
And-
17.
Is it 17?
Yep, 17.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Okay, that reigning MVP. Continue
Well,
on.
that's debatable about the MVP.
I agree.
Small
but
forward
continue
the
on.
same?
You can't deny that. Small forward, LeBron, the GOAT, obviously. I'm
Greatest
saying
ever
he's
play
the
the
GOAT.
game.
No case
Better than
needed.
Jordan. I will
No.
say it
Okay.
now.
Nope. All right.
Nope.
Go on.
He's
Go
better than
on. Go
Jordan.
on.
He's better than
Better than Jordan.
Go on.
My other forward, he's not a power forward, but still, I have Kevin Durant. The second best player in the world. Saying it now, the second best
I'm
player
going
in
to
the
make a
world.
bold statement here. 2 years, Luka will be the best player in the game.
That's wrong.
Wrong.
Luka,
I'm not gonna hit the button on that.
He'll
But
be an all-star, but he won't be the best.
he'll be an
player.
all-star this year.
He's amazing. I'll
5
give you
years
that.
then. 5 years.
He's amazing.
He's
I don't
gonna-
even know
You're
about
sleeping
that.
on LaMelo Ball coming in the league.
He's
Stop.
amazing.
Stop
Stop
saying
saying LaMelo Ball.
Okay.
All right, let's get back on track.
Kevin Durant, second best player in the world. Don't have to say anything else.
Center?
He may not be having the career, or not the career, the season that he's had the past seasons, this season, but I'm picking Kevin Durant every time.
Center?
Center, Anthony Davis.
That's
He's
fair.
best center.
That's fair.
He is a center. He's a power forward center.
He's
That's
listed.
what
He's
his
listed
role.
as powered forward center. So
And
that's
he's
fair.
young, and if there was one player I could start my franchise over, it'd probably be him, because he's young, and he has potential to be
That's
up
fair.
there with the great centers in the
Until
league.
LaMelo, interesting.
Okay. First, let's get the button ready for his predictions.
Yep.
All right.
I want that right in the middle of the table.
Yeah, my predictions.
I know. I already know the first one is going to be the button.
Yep.
Point guard, Russell Westbrook. Nope, you can't even hit the button on this because I get the facts for it. Tell me a player that you see max effort out of every single game he plays.
LeBron James.
LeBron.
Luca.
First of all, this on LeBron James. That man's lazy on defense half the time. So, tell me a game that you have yet to see Russell Westbrook have a max effort game. Average
I'm gonna give
triple
him that.
doubles the
Playoffs.
past 2 seasons.
Fair. I'm going to give him this. I mean, he's right.
I'm not.
He's been to an NBA Finals, 4 conference finals. I mean, MVP candidate.
Blew a 3-1 lead.
With
So
Kevin
Warriors
Durant
don't-
on his team.
With
Let's not mention-
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, what's Kevin Durant? Biggest snake in the league.
I agree with
You
that.
know what? I'm going to move
So
on to my
okay,
next
move
point
on.
guard. I'm going to go with Derrick Rose.
I'm not going to hit
This
this.
is current season.
Derrick Rose, MVP this year.
He
I wouldn't go that
Comeback
high.
listen,
player.
listen,
Yeah, he's
he is
comeback
the-
player of the
he
year
is-
for sure.
He is here for the 6th man, but I think he is not getting the minutes he deserves this year.
I
And with
agree.
the minutes he is
Yeah.
playing, he is putting up numbers.
Now,
he hit his career
That-
high
that's
50
valid.
points against the Utah Jazz.
I agree. Now, I agree with you. I agree Derrick Rose is a great comeback player this year. However, best in the league? Like, up there as a
I have
guard?
favoritism for
If-
Rose,
if he
so
didn't
that's
suffer-
why I put him in my
At
lineup.
least you admit it.
I'm gonna
I
say
have
it.
favoritism for
But
Rose.
listen to
his
this.
knees
Listen.
held up.
The way that Derrick Rose has evolved his game from driving, he used to be a driver, go to the basket, pull up shot, all that. He's evolved his game to a 3-point shooter now. Like, he's putting up his best 3-point numbers
Exactly.
ever had.
He's still explosive this season.
Yeah.
He's just lacking.
That's what
I'm
I'm
going to
saying.
say it. This season, Derrick Rose could start point guard on almost any team.
I
in the
agree.
league.
That's what I'm
Except
saying.
maybe the Warriors and the Thunder.
I agree.
Any other team?
I agree.
See,
And I don't know about over Kyrie.
if I
Not
would-
over Kyrie. You're right. You're right.
Over
If I
five
wouldn't have
seasons.
chose my favorite point guard of Derrick Rose, it would have been Steph Curry in replacement. But
Okay.
I have
That's
favoritism
fair.
for Rose.
That's
so I
fair.
put it
Derrick
fine.
Rose is a phenomenal
My
player.
I
favorite
agree.
is Giannis.
Oh, that's
Giannis.
Yeah.
That's-
Giannis.
I had
man.
that.
that is
I had that
that is
too.
that is
Giannis.
fair.
He's
But over
young.
LeBron,
I didn't have him
Yeah.
over
Yes.
LeBron.
Over LeBron
I don't.
James.
I didn't get to my next one. He is my next forward is LeBron James.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
there we go.
But Giannis, he has the new Superman title from Shaq. Shaq gave him the Superman title. He's definitely an MVP candidate for this year.
He's probably the most unguardable player in the league.
Who's gonna guard him?
He's fun to watch.
I don't think there's
Maybe Kevin Durant.
I don't even know.
And the man is
Kevin
a
Durant
rebound
does
monster.
match him in speed. I mean, that's
LeBron,
right.
when he tries.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's
LeBron's
he's
starting
so
to show
strong.
his age this season, though.
Yeah, he's
We just
stronger.
need to wait till Bronny James enters the league.
Can we stop
Maybe.
saying people entering the league?
Maybe.
This is current.
This is correct.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also, I mean, my next forward goes to LeBron James. Do I need to make a case?
Hail the
I
king.
think not.
No, greatest player.
Then my center, I have Anthony Davis. And you know
I think
what?
Anthony Davis is going to be across the board here.
And
It's not for me.
he's averaged 20 plus points since he's entered his rookie season campaign, and easily the best top forward player in the NBA. Could easily be number one after watching the season. He very well could be the best player in the world.
Okay.
Just saying.
Should start writing this stuff down.
All right,
Joseph?
fair enough. My top 5 for point guard, I have Kyle Lowry. All right, he's undeniably the leader of the Toronto Raptors. Kawhi sits out.
I told
every
you
other
before we
game.
started, I can't argue that.
No.
He is playing his best basketball of his career this season, and he is 32. The Raptors sit in first in the East.
Wait, Kyle Lowry is 32
Yeah.
years old.
You know, yeah, he's
He's up there.
yeah,
He's playing
getting
his
up there.
best basketball.
I did not know that. I thought he was like 27, 28
Nope.
around there.
He's getting up there.
He is old.
Yes, he's leading the East. The Raptors are number 1.
Can I get a swig?
For shooting guard, I have James Harden, of course, you know, one of the best shooters. Small forward, the king, LeBron, unanimous.
I mean,
MVP.
there's no really debate.
You can't argue LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron's the best
If you're
player.
making a
LeBron
current,
over Jordan.
a current and all time, any NBA list, LeBron's in there.
Yeah.
I agree.
At any position almost. Maybe not center, but any position.
Yeah, he
LeBron.
can play any.
position.
Power forward, Anthony Davis.
There it
I mean,
is.
he has his locker room visits this year, but when he's healthy and on the court, he's producing monster numbers.
He's a big man. He's gonna get hurt out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's no denying
When he's
that.
down in the paint banging, of course. For center, Joel Embiid. He is one of the most exciting players to watch. Recently, he has not gotten
His social media game's on fire
His-
too. You
oh,
can't
it
deny
is.
that.
It is.
That is
That's social media in the game.
That's 100% true.
That's social media.
Recently, he hasn't gotten like the usage right, and his play style doesn't fit Brett Brown's recent game style. But when it does fit, Joel Embiid is one of the most.
Now, I did
dangerous
have him to
players.
start, but I changed it up because Kevin Durant barely made it over him.
When the Sixers when they connect finally,
Well, KD's
they're gonna be a
arguably one of
team.
the best shooters in the game right now, too. So
Especially at his height, it's insane.
But when the Sixers, when they finally connect, they're going
Yeah,
to be.
they're gonna be a good
champions.
playoff
They're going to be
team.
champions.
They'll be
Yeah.
a good playoff team.
Jonesy.
All right, so originally I had I'm gonna completely go against what my original one, but I'm gonna go with Steph Curry at point guard. As much as it pains me to say,
Humor us. Who was your original?
Russell Westbrook.
Okay, Steph Curry. You can't deny his greatness.
Respect.
All right, shooting guard like everyone else, James Harden. I know.
Once again,
Fair
you
enough.
can't deny James Harden's numbers, even if you don't like him.
No, small forward, LeBron. I mean,
Of course.
Of course.
would it really be a list if I didn't have LeBron?
The Cavs
yeah,
would
you
not
can definitely
have
make a
this.
list without
You see
LeBron.
this right here? The Cavs would not have this ring if it wasn't
No
for
doubt.
Do
LeBron.
you hear this?
Might not even have been past the first round if it wasn't for
Do you
LeBron.
not,
They wouldn't
do you not
have even
see
made the
LeBron's
playoffs.
greatness?
Yeah,
He
but-
led the Cavs to a finals, down 3-1, I might add.
I know you guys can't see this, but our table banner is the Cavs championship banner.
Look at the Cavs
Continue.
this season.
Well,
without
let's
LeBron.
not debate this right now because this will be a debate in the future.
Continue.
All right, other forward, I got Giannis.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I like that.
You can't deny him.
He's
I mean,
explosive, very
young,
dangerous. Yes, young. He just needs to develop that 3-point, and he's the full package.
He's up there with LeBron then.
All right, center. I know a lot of you guys ain't gonna agree with me. Just hear me out on this, all right?
Okay.
All right.
I got Nikola Jokic.
Hold on.
hold on, I want to hear your
Yeah,
argument.
all right,
first.
jump it.
What wasn't he Defensive Player of the Year last year?
I think.
I'm pretty sure he was.
I want to hear this.
Let's
All
go.
right, so he's on Wilt Chamberlain, one of the greatest centers ever played.
Correct.
Arguably the greatest.
Yes. Jokic is on pace to pass him for the second only center to have 7 assists a game, which center you don't think assists.
You're right.
He creates 17.3 points per game for teammates.
Aren't the Nuggets in first place in the West?
No,
Conference?
they're
Not
second
anymore.
now.
They're up
But
there.
the Nuggets in the top 2, come on.
Yes,
Come
in
on.
the
Can you-
West.
Yeah.
The West, the hardest part of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's only 2 parts in the NBA, but okay.
But out of the 2.
Anyways, the 17.3 points per game he creates for his teammates is ahead of LeBron, who creates 16.8, and Steph, who creates 13.7. He's got 5 triple doubles this season, 5, and he has 21 career, which he passed.
That's pretty impressive for a big man.
He passed-
averages a triple double.
He's also
This-
selfish.
Let's not get into that.
This
right
month he
now.
passed Kareem, who had 19, and
I
Will
would say.
is Will Chamberlain, the only center to have more.
That's fair. That is fair.
It's a good argument.
He got it.
He was. I'm like almost positive he was Defensive Player of the Year last year too.
And since that's the end of this one, I just want to point out, since you all had Giannis in there,
I didn't.
except me and you,
I didn't.
they have the ugliest jerseys right now with that Harley Davidson just.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't go well.
That twist.
Yeah.
That what is it? Yellow, orange, and green.
That ain't it, Chief.
No.
No,
Chief call.
Plus, there's
that's not it.
city.
Chief call.
Stop.
Their city
Put that
jersey.
down.
The
What?
city jersey. What
Chief
they have.
said it ain't it.
My one thinks they kind of just look like a knockoff of the Miami Heat.
The
Vice
Miami
ones.
Vice.
Miami Heat, best jerseys in the league.
No doubt. All right, back with our next topic. Virtual assistant referee. Should it stay or should it go? Now, I know a lot of people hate VAR, and I am definitely one of those people. The thing that's different about soccer as opposed to every other game, soccer is like continuous, you know.
It's fast.
Yeah.
It's fast-paced game.
Yeah, it's like hockey. I think is the only other game it's on.
Hockey is the only other game that's like that.
So yeah, when you have to, you know, goal or foul, whatever they have to go and review, it kind of kills the pace of the game, and you know, waste time.
It does waste time.
Yeah, as
And
long as
there's
we
no
get-
time
They
stop,
never
right?
stop the
Yeah, there's
time.
no time stoppage.
Think
for that.
about the fans that pay their money to see these players.
That was my next point.
And these, like the VAR, it goes on for like, I think the max it's went on is like 10 minutes plus.
Yeah,
That's
it's ridiculous.
That's kind of a lot of the game. It doesn't seem like it, but if you're sitting there just waiting to see what the result is, that's a lot of time to waste.
Oh yeah.
I think the only thing I have to say about this is how many World Cup goals did we get taken back from this?
Oh, it was a lot. I
Yeah.
don't remember the exact.
But could you imagine the results of other World Cups if the VAR happened previous?
You can make an
Think-
argument that all the World Cup championships would be changed.
Think of Maradona's goal, the hand of God. Could you imagine if the VAR was in place
Oh,
then?
dude, that'd be a riot.
Oh,
Argentina would not have won that World Cup then.
No, no.
Argentina
Are
fans
we
would
all
throw a
against the VAR?
I think we are.
I-
I think we are.
I think
riot.
against-
I think it's a good idea, but poorly executed.
You're right. It's a good idea
And
on
some,
paper.
I saw in some cases it is a help, but it is a help to the referee. There is a case where what
I'm just
game
gonna
was it?
say it.
It
It's
helps-
not like in the
it
NFL where you
helps-
challenge a play.
It helps to save referees from humiliating calls because then they can go back and change it.
Yeah,
But that's a
illegal.
part of soccer. That's always been a part of soccer.
It is,
yes,
Like
yeah.
the
Yes,
fact that
I
they
agree.
just added it, like it. I don't know. I feel like it kind
I
of.
don't
I'm
think
gonna say it
basically-
ruins the sport.
Basically changing history.
I don't think
Yes.
they're using the Champions League this year, are they?
I think they're
I think they
implementing
still
it
are.
the first time. It's either this
I
year or
thought
next
they
It's
year.
gonna ruin it.
I agree.
It is.
I don't like it.
Slows momentum.
It's like I said. The only thing you can compare it to is challenging the NFL, and challenging the NFL is a lot different and it's effective.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's no different
The
because
strategy. You can
And
definitely
it
be a
was
strategy.
originally part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, you're
you
completely
can't-
right.
You can't.
Soccer's been around for 3 decades.
In soccer, there's no challenge flags. Like a coach
You
can't
said
challenge.
time out.
you.
Time out. This man just said 3 decades.
3,000 years.
There you go.
that's our. All right.
Check that out.
30 years. 3 centuries, my bad.
There we go. There we go. That end of topic right there. Sit back.
Yeah,
down. Sit back.
I think.
End of
Y'all
topic.
agree the VAR
End of
should not
topic.
be there.
Yes.
End of topic. We're done with that one. Biggest bust, biggest outbreak, and biggest shocks. I'm going to start with the biggest bust of this year, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I agree.
I
The
had that too.
Jacksonville,
Definitely agree.
the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2017 were 10-6, and they were the playoff runners.
Yeah, conference championship.
They ran the playoffs. They gave the Steelers a good game. Patriots, but it's Patriots. Tom Brady. You can't deny Tom Brady.
They even did that with Blake Bortles.
With Blake Bortles, you're
Yes.
completely correct.
In my opinion, I
Does
think
Tom Brady never ran?
in my opinion, I think the Jaguars need to go after Joe Flacco via trade or free agency.
Or I was checking the draft boards today. Right now, they're projected for Dwayne Haskins.
That's a different topic.
Yeah,
That's a different topic for a different day.
way
We're not going to get on that one. 5-11 this year. Jacksonville Jaguars, biggest bust in the NFL.
To be fair, at the beginning of the season, I really thought they were going to do it again, especially they destroyed the Patriots.
Is it me?
Like, absolutely.
Jalen Ramsey talked
Jalen
about
Ramsey. Did Jalen Ramsey just give up
The
this
biggest
I mean-
L taker in the league, Jalen Ramsey.
I mean, when you have a
He just-
QB like that who can't even complete a pass,
no,
That's
but
true,
The
that's
amount
true.
of shit he talked.
yes, but
And
he backed it.
He
up.
said he was
He's
gonna.
good.
He did not.
He-
back
Jalen
it up.
Ramsey
He backed
had
up.
to die.
He backed up.
Dude, die.
One thing, he said he was going to lock down Gronk.
And he
All right,
did.
and he did. I'll give him that. He did. But the rest of the league,
You know
he
who
talks.
Gronk is?
He took so
best
much.
tight
garbage.
end.
I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
Jalen Ramsey locked down the best tight end.
Tell me another team or player he locked down after that.
Hey, Gronk, if Gronk played receiver, he'd still be a decent receiver.
You're right.
You're right. I mean,
Different topic.
I like
for a
it.
day.
different topic, different day.
So-
We're going to go into my outbreaks
so,
now, if that's
wait,
okay.
before-
Okay.
Are we all in agreement that the Jaguars are the biggest bust?
Let's
hold
run
on. Are we
bust.
doing bust players or teams or just in
I did
general?
players.
Do you have players? Do you guys have players?
I have a
I would
player.
like to hear
I
players
have a
too.
player.
All right, we'll go with you, player.
My player is Aaron Rodgers. As a
yeah.
bust.
You wanna thank the Bears for that one? They took him out.
Hey, what happened to that first game?
Yeah, the first game of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now,
playoffs.
Mitchell
No, not the
Trubisky.
not the playoffs.
Wrong.
The first game. The Packers.
now listen.
Stop
All
that.
right.
Like,
Drugged
I'm
up
not-
Aaron Rodgers as a god.
Yeah.
Little
All right.
better than
After that,
Trubisky.
and he came back on. I'm not going to deny Aaron Rodgers' talent because I honestly think he's one of the most talented QBs
Yes.
ever.
Yeah.
He's the most
Wrong.
versatile QB. He
Wrong.
can do anything.
I want to agree with
Shut your
yours.
mouth.
yes, shut up.
Different topic.
Right.
Different topic.
Right.
Different day. Continue.
Blake
What?
Bortles is better than Trubisky.
Different topic. Different day. Let's
Wrong.
stop. Go ahead.
But besides the one Super Bowl that he has won, what else has he really done on us?
Exactly. The dude's buns.
I'm not going to deny his quarterback talent because he's an amazing quarterback.
We can talk about Rodgers a different day.
Yeah.
But I feel like this year, because he was supposed to come off the injury he had last year and probably be possibly the comeback player of the year.
I have a bust.
but he lost
Le'Veon
some of his
Bell.
weapons.
No, not Le'Veon. I have a coach that is a bust.
Marvin Lewis.
That's
Yes,
a
that's
few years too
different.
late.
John Gruden. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
What are you
Garbage.
doing?
He let the Bears shake him down.
Thank you, John Gruden.
What'd you get for Khalil Mack?
Yeah.
A double cheeseburger from McDonald's?
Basically.
He let the Bears just take him to the back alley and just shake him down for everything he had.
Zach, you got a bust?
For players, yeah.
Le'Veon Bell.
All right. Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold. Yeah, I'm going to give you that
Granted,
one.
he plays for the Jets.
Colin Cowherd, if you're listening to this,
ever watches this, suck a dick.
All right. I'll give it. He plays for the Jets, so I'll give him some slack for that. But
you know who else played for the Jets? Mark Sanchez. See what he did with the Jets?
Yes,
he
led him.
The butt fumble is the thing. But still, he threw 17 touchdowns
by
and
the way,
only
go
15
Pats.
interceptions. It's not very.
Did he break a
Bears.
rookie quarterback touchdown record?
No.
Oh no, that was Baker Mayfield.
I'll get to that later.
Baker is trash. Don't even
We're
bring
gonna
him up.
talk about
Rookie
this
of
later.
the year.
We're gonna talk about this later, so let's stop hitting.
Hold on,
the
does
button
anyone
right
else
now.
have any more busts?
Yeah, I got two
Okay,
more.
keep going.
Let's have
All
Le'Veon Bell.
right, Josh
That's
Rosen.
fair.
Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Josh Rosen doesn't really have a team. The Cardinals are terrible.
Chandler Jones,
All right,
John Jones'
here,
brother.
Out of the 33 quarterbacks listed on ESPN's total QBR rating, he's 33rd out of 33 quarterbacks.
Look who he's throwing to. Old man Fitzgerald. This
is
is
still
number
good.
one target.
He still has hands.
He's
Now-
what, 85 years old now?
I think it's 83.
Can we just say any rookie QB besides Baker or Lamar was a bust?
Mitch.
He folded like a cheap suit in the playoffs.
Who?
Lamar.
You're right, but
He's also 22
he
years
went
old.
as a starter. He went what?
Hey, Luke is
7
19,
and
he's
Yeah,
2, 7-2, something like
Yeah,
that.
the Ravens weren't making the playoffs until he stepped in and saved them.
Exactly.
I'm going to say this too. You can't deny Joe Flacco's talent, but
No.
Lamar Jackson did take them to the playoffs.
You're right.
Yeah.
He did.
Joe Flacco to the Giants.
And in all honesty, I don't think anyone here thought Lamar was going to No.
I
Lead a
didn't.
team to the playoffs.
No,
I didn't. I
didn't either. I thought he was going
You
to be a
guys
solid.
I saw-
trash
I saw
talking
him-
Lamar Jackson all
I
season.
saw him play in a Hall of Fame game, and the dude was absolute buns in that
Yes.
game against the Bears.
He stepped up.
Ready to move to outbreaks?
I got
You got one more?
I got
Okay.
one more. I don't know. I want to hear your guys' opinion. Josh Allen, bust or breakout?
Josh Allen, I'm going to put him right in the middle.
That's
The
my
man broke Michael Vick's rushing record.
That's insane.
Look at Vic now.
Is he
Michael
playing flag
Vick's-
football?
Yeah, he's playing flag football. He's like a coach or something. But Josh Allen broke the record. He's on the Bills. The Bills are terrible.
I don't even know a receiver on the Bills, to be honest.
Exactly.
I only know.
They had Kelvin Benjamin.
They
but-
traded him.
I-
Kelvin
they-
Benjamin.
Yeah,
they
he went
traded
to
him.
I forget though. He went somewhere.
He went to the Chiefs.
Did he?
Yes, he did. The Chiefs picked him up.
Biggest breakout player.
Biggest outbreaks of the season. I'm going to start the Colts.
Yes.
Andrew Luck.
Yep.
I'm going to say this too. This could be controversial. Andrew Luck's an A-list quarterback.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
100%
However,
an A-list quarterback.
If he was only a little bit more mobile,
The biggest snub is if he does not win comeback player of the year.
That's fair.
If he does not win
Let's
it.
look at the stats here. 4-12, 2017, 2018. They went 10-6.
Made the
I
playoffs.
mean, had a little playoff run.
They started out 1-5.
They got
and then
s-
he basically won out the rest of the season.
They got slammed by the Chiefs, but the Chiefs, they're gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Arguably the best team.
Yeah, he went 9-1 the last 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got another team, Cleveland Browns. Can we
Yeah.
not deny that?
I have.
0-16 to 7-8-1.
Still bad.
Almost all of their losses were in overtime.
Still trash.
1-32 in the last 2 seasons, and go 6-7. Was it
7, 8,
7
and
8?
1.
Yeah, 7
7,
8
8 and 1.
no, give them the Raiders game. They should have won.
Okay, we're missing the biggest one right now.
Kareem Hunt.
The Chicago Bears.
You know what?
No,
I'm
cause
gonna
I
give
agree.
5-11 last year.
I agree.
5-11 last year.
number one.
12
in
to
the
4. Oh,
North,
yeah,
NFC North.
we've been bottom of the NFC North for, I want to say
Ever
Patrick.
the
I
last
agree.
like
Since
what
Jay Cutler.
12 years.
Something like that.
We've been at the very bottom. Guess what? Number 1, baby.
I've-
12-4.
I've won
look
my
at
own
him
12
now.
and 4.
Look at
And
him
we shook
now.
down John Gruden.
And we did not lose a game this year more than 6 points.
I've had my I've said it all season. Trubisky isn't good,
Fuck
but
you, Cody
he-
Parkey.
Cody Parkey
Stop.
led the team in points.
He's
different,
got a point.
different,
Blame
argument,
Trubisky.
different argument, different day. Trubisky though, maybe he is their franchise quarterback.
No.
Maybe,
He is the
maybe
franchise quarterback.
quarterback.
He is.
He's
give,
buns.
give him 2
Mark
or 3.
Sanchez
give
is better.
him,
Tim
give him.
Tebow.
Can we
is
stop?
better.
Can I talk?
Johnny
Stephen A. Can I talk?
Johnny Manziel.
Stephen A. Can I talk? Thank you.
Screaming, eh?
Give Trubisky 2 to 3 years. We'll see where he goes. We got players for best outbreaks.
I had Baker.
Baker
Tariq
Mayfield.
Cohen.
Baker
For
Mayfield.
the biggest shocker.
Baker Mayfield was trash.
Andrew Luck, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick
Yes,
Mahomes.
MVP. If he does
Stop.
not win MVP, the league is rigged.
Patrick Mahomes came out of nowhere.
I
With that crazy baseball throw he does,
Yeah.
the sidearm gunner.
I'm just gonna say, all right. I'm gonna say now. Is there any way we can move these cameras out so I can show something? Because
No.
I'm gonna tell you now, the left-handed throw that he did was not that impressive. I'm just gonna say it. How hard is it to run and go
Very when you have people chasing
When you have 300-pound men
and
chasing
you have to
you.
throw it on target.
He threw it 5 yards.
And
I agree. All right, it was a nice play. It was nice, but I don't find it that impressive that everyone made it.
You know what? I have an outbreak for the wide receivers. The wide
Amari
receivers are the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah,
Yes.
really though.
That's an outbreak.
OBJ.
OBJ,
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis Landry.
I just,
Better than Baker
that's
Mayfield.
the.
the biggest outbreak player.
Do you have an outbreak? Do you have any outbreaks? Do you have any outbreaks?
Yes.
I said Tariq Cohen.
I
The
have-
dude was a
I
god
have
this year for the
Kareem
Chicago
Hunt
I
Bears.
can agree with
and
that.
his incident. Because Kareem Hunt he's young, explosive,
Going to the Bears.
projected to be one of the best running backs in the league.
He was definitely
Until-
top 5.
Yes.
Toledo.
He did go to
He did.
Toledo.
Shout out
Until
Toledo,
North
Ohio.
of here, 1 hour.
honestly, if Kareem Hunt comes back in the league, then I say we let Ray Rice back in the league.
Ray Rice is too old now.
It's basically the same
Ray
thing.
Rice did have his chance to come back. Teams just didn't want to
I
pick
feel
him
like
up.
Ray Rice's was worse.
Ray
They
Rice
both
was
put their
a
hands
lot-
on
He pummeled
women.
her in the
They
line.
both
We
put
can-
their hands on
We can
women.
discuss this a different day.
They both, they
Different
both,
topic.
They both put their
Um,
hands on women. They don't deserve to play. I like Kareem Hunt, but nah.
Biggest shocks in the NFL: Carolina Panthers going
Buns.
11-5 to
The-
7-9. Cam Newton he gave up. towards the end of the season.
The Bengals starting out.
The
super high.
Bengals. You're completely correct there.
The Steelers.
The Steelers not even making
the
the
Steelers were
playoffs?
13-3 last year, then coming 9-6, being short of the playoffs.
9-6-1. And you know who that one went to?
Cleveland.
The Cleveland
Browns.
Browns.
Going back to the Panthers, can we agree Christian McCaffrey had...
Christian McCaffrey is one of the
Dude
best
loves
running
Christian
backs
McCaffrey.
in
Definitely
the
top
league.
Here's the
five.
thing. He's not like...
He's not just a running back.
Yeah.
He's a wide receiver.
He can catch, too.
He help you on fantasy a lot?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Jeez.
You guys all criticized me for picking him early.
I never criticized
Oh, I
Christian
know you-
McCaffrey.
But
Maybe in college I did,
Oh, yeah.
but in the NFL, Christian McCaffrey, top
Oh, yeah.
5 running back.
See, he's because he can run and he can catch.
All right.
You got anyone else got any shocks in the NFL?
I mean, I guess you can count as a shock, but we witnessed one of the greatest football games ever
Oh,
this season.
my.
The Rams and the Chiefs. But
Yes.
I'll agree with
honestly,
that one.
Football gold.
The shootout.
I would put that as a shock because that honestly, I watched the entire game and that was the greatest football game I've ever watched.
No such
College,
defense.
NFL.
I have a college
ever.
debate there. Texas A&M and LSU this year, 5 overtimes?
I think.
Something like that.
Yes.
Two
But-
great games. No denying it. 2 great games this year. 2 different leagues. But
I've seen more defense.
Julio Jones finally scoring his touchdown this year?
Yeah.
took them what? 16 weeks.
Yeah, but
I've seen
that's
more.
bound to happen.
I've seen more defense in the NBA All-Star game than in that game.
That's fair. We good on that topic, boys?
We are.
I think we're good.
Next topic.
All right. Let's.
Probably the most talked about topic in sports today is Kyler Murray announcing that he is going to go to the NFL to be a QB, overtaking the millions to be.
Now, boys, I got some stats here for Kyler Murray in baseball and football. You can continue. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, go ahead.
His batting average in baseball, not really that good. It's .296.
Nah.
That's good though.
That's-
What,
not-
was he even going to go and play in baseball?
He's an outfielder.
An outfielder.
Well, that's speed. You
Yeah.
can't deny speed.
No,
You're right.
Point three is around
So
there.
average, 10 home runs, not that good for an outfielder.
I mean,
47
and-
RBIs.
Okay,
though.
Yelich.
In college,
47
though.
RBIs, that is nice.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, but here's the kicker here. His baseball record, 38-25. This year for Oklahoma football, 12-2.
Heisman?
Heisman Trophy.
Also
How
breaking
much-
or being the first player in history to be could be a historic player and getting drafted in the first round if he does get drafted in the first round.
Yeah, but in football, he kind of determines the game
Yeah,
because
I was
he's the
gonna
QB.
say, in baseball,
You have to rely
you're
on
more
teammates.
reliant on your teammates.
You're correct, but
You can only do so much. Like, you can go 3 for 3 with 3 home runs, but if the pitcher...
8-1 in football in the Big 12, 14-10
You mean the
in the
no
Big
de-
12
the no
in
defense
baseball.
12?
The no defense 12. You're correct. Let's look at his yard. Let's look at his stats for football. 4,361 yards. That is third in college football. 42 touchdowns, second behind Dwayne Haskins. Only 7 interceptions too. 7 interceptions. He's tied 47th. Heisman Trophy.
You know who else
Can't
won the
deny
Heisman?
he's a versatile player.
You know who else won the Heisman Trophy? Tebow and Manziel. Look at him now.
That's true.
Tebow...
Hey, we'll save this topic for another day. Johnny Manziel was not treated fairly in the NFL.
That's fair.
No.
We'll
That's
save
fair.
that for another
We'll,
day.
We'll
Trash.
save that. We'll save that.
Trash.
I got some more stats. The Oakland A's are considering giving him his $15 million deal, so he plays for them. He's going to be a jersey-selling player.
Oh, no doubt.
But on the draft boards, he is right now 6th. He's the second quarterback taking off the draft behind Dwayne Haskins.
Obviously.
I feel
He's
like
he is projected towards the job. How fun would it be to see OBJ, Saquon, and Kyler Murray on the same
I
team?
thought Haskins was going to the Giants.
There's predictions that the Jaguars are going to make the trade.
No, you
Here's
should
the
go to
thing.
the Pats.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, he needs to drop to 28 to go to the Pats.
You can't control that, though.
That'd be the
Yeah.
The
I mean,
Patriots control it. They have to make the trade if they want Kyler
who
Murray.
was it? Eli Manning refusing to play for the.
Eli Man. Kyler Murray's not going to do that, though.
Here's the
I would
thing.
if I was him. I'd go play
Yes,
behind
you're
Tom
right.
Brady.
Eli Manning did deny to play for the Chargers.
All right.
Here, let me say
Go
something.
ahead, go ahead.
If he does get drafted by the Giants, I don't have that much faith in their management that
No,
they'll play.
no.
They'll play him.
OBJ's leaving. Heard it here first.
But can you imagine though seeing those three players on the same
Oh,
team?
I'm not disagreeing that. I'm just saying.
That is going to be fun.
I don't believe in
Not
the
a lot of teams are
management
going
of
to
the
want
Giants.
OBJ though.
But you think he's one of the best receivers?
He is the best receiver,
kinda-
but
he's
he's a
kinda-
locker room cancer.
He's
though.
kind of like
He's
a
a
new
queen.
age T.O.
Okay, no. Look at
That's
like
a
Antonio
good
Brown.
point.
Look at Eli.
T.O.
He's like a new T.O.
Okay, but T.O. was amazing. But look at Eli
So is
Apple.
OBJ.
Yeah, so is
Yes.
OBJ, but he's a locker
Yeah,
room
look at
guy.
Eli Apple.
Yes, Eli
That's a
Apple
good point.
played for the Giants, was a cancer there, went to the Saints, now one of the best.
Let's
defense
be
players.
honest
Maybe
here,
it's a
though.
Giants problem.
Maybe it is. He went to the Saints, the Ohio State Saints, the New Orleans Buckeyes. Let's be honest. Of course he's going to fit in there. A graduate of the Ohio State University, playing with people he played with in college.
It's the chemistry.
But
All right,
Kyler
all right.
Murray.
Let's go
Get back
around.
on
Let's go
topic
around
here.
the table, and I'm going to ask: do you think it was a good decision or not? Zach.
Here's the thing. You got a risk of, CTE, concussions, all that in football,
Correct.
which, lead to shorter career, which,
Short life.
that too. But hopefully, you take baseball, you got guaranteed money.
Right.
Yeah,
You got to guarantee
he's
money,
passing
though.
up a
You make
lot.
the top 10 in the NFL draft, your signing bonus is like $20 million.
That too. I mean,
Yeah, but he can make a lot more than MLB.
I'm hopeful that
You make a lot more money in MLB than you do in
MLB
NFL.
money over
You're,
NFL.
you're right. But the NFL is a rising brand
Pretty
across the
sure-
world.
It also depends what he loves to do. If he loves to play
Yeah.
football more,
Yeah, it all comes down to his happiness.
maybe.
I also saw that OBJ is making around the same amount as Homer Bailey right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Homer Bailey's trash.
He is.
Exactly.
That's the point.
That is the point.
Okay.
So, yes or no?
Me?
MLB or
I don't
NFL?
Undecided?
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe he can be like Bill Jackson.
You're right. That
I
could
mean,
happen.
it's
That's a
hard to
lot of
see.
people are predicting.
I don't see it happening because the modern
And tear
day.
his hip.
We're subtracting that, but
Joe, yes or no?
It'd be exciting to see him in the NFL, but I agree with Deion Sanders when Deion Sanders said to pick up the bat and never look back.
Use him on Madden, though. Can we deny how fun that would be?
It would. 99
Right.
speed.
can I interject a point real quick?
Go for it.
The MLB, it's kind of a dying sport. People.
It's not America's pastime anymore.
Yeah,
No, it's
We'll
not.
save that for a different time. But it's on the downcline. If Kyler went to MLB, I think it would start to make an uphill climb.
It would definitely, I
Yeah.
think, would increase ratings
It's
for
sell
sure.
tickets.
Which, if the A's can give him enough money.
Kyler Murray versus Tim Tebow in baseball?
I'd go to that
That's a
game.
draw.
I'd fly to that game.
Stop.
Let's be honest. Tebow,
Yes or no?
I'm gonna say, honest, like I said earlier, it depends on his happiness, and if it's with football, and that's why he's choosing it. If he can get in a first round draft and break that, be the first player in history to get drafted in the first round of both sports, I'd say do it. I think he made a good decision. I'd want to try that.
I also agree with Cade. I think it was a good decision because he's going to do what he loves. He might not want to play baseball. That might not be what he sees in his future, so he's going to pick football.
Play baseball.
Whatever that is. He might want to. He doesn't want to play baseball. He wants to
People
play
watching
football.
me.
The heart wants what the heart wants. I think Kyler Murray made a good decision.
Here's what I got to say about it. Right now, Kyler Murray is hoeing the Oakland A's. I demand $15 million, and I don't want to go into any other league. I want to play in the MLB.
That's smart on
That's
his end.
smart man. The A's are gonna match. They want to match it. But I personally would love to see Kyler Murray in the NFL. But that type of quarterback has not worked yet. You can debate Michael Vick, but Michael Vick is a lot
Russell
bigger
Wilson.
than.
But he adapted.
Yeah. You can compare him to Lamar this season. I think Kyler Murray's arm's a lot better than Lamar Jackson's.
Oh no, Lamar is just like running to me.
But
He's a
I
wide
would-
receiver, the scout said.
I'd like to see Kyler Murray in the NFL. If it doesn't work out, say he doesn't work out in 2 years after his contract, he can play baseball still.
He really can.
Tim Tebow.
But do you think it was a good decision? That's the question.
Hey, he's got the NFL.
I
matchup.
think it is a smart business decision for his brand. For his brand, I think it is a smart business decision.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I can agree.
Is that all we got on this one, boys?
That's all we got.
That's all I got.
Going back to the NFL, we have the Super Bowl predictions.
The gang Super Bowl predictions.
Brian, what two teams do you have in the Super Bowl?
I have Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees, come on. How can you deny Drew Brees the Super Bowl? He's already got that ring. He needs two before he retires. I got the Saints on top, 35-21.
Jacob?
Well-
This one.
I might show a little bit of bias here, but one side, I'm going with the New Orleans Saints. I feel like they're the best team in the NFL. They have everything. They have the explosive offense. They have a very solid defense. And for the other side, let's go Pats, baby! Ugh! Tom Brady's gonna give him another championship. 6 rings, baby. 6 rings.
You good there?
You good?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
You wanna
It's-
sit down?
It's Saints and Pats all day. Pats winning it all.
You really have the Pats beating the Chiefs?
It's gonna be a
Absolutely.
good game. No matter what happens, Kansas
Absolutely.
City.
Tom
versus the
Brady doesn't
Patriots.
lose.
Can we agree on that? Kansas City versus the Patriots is going to be an amazing.
Have you not
That
seen
is.
Tom Brady's Instagram videos? That man is
Yes,
ready
he,
to
he
go.
was listening to Mini Men by 50 Cent, getting in the right state of mind.
Tom Brady.
Somebody would kiss
I
him
want to
like
see Tom Brady
kisses
versus
his
Drew
children.
Brees. That's what I want to see.
Two.
That
No,
What's
two.
best for business.
Can we the two greatest quarterbacks of all time going against each other?
I wouldn't say the top two.
Top 5.
Top.
I'd go top 5. I'd take top 5.
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
top 10.
I'm definitely putting Drew Brees. The amount of records he broke
Top
this year,
3.
definitely top
No,
5.
top
I'd go
three.
top 5.
Okay.
Johnny Manziel was up there before.
Shut up.
Brees. But anyway, Cade, what's your prediction?
I already said it, Joe. I'm saying Patriots are beating the Saints.
What's your score?
We got score predictions.
Oh,
Score
score?
predictions?
You get a score prediction?
I didn't get that far. But I just know the Pats are going to win it all.
Make one right now. Make a score prediction right now, so we have it on camera.
Okay.
28-14 Pats.
You agree with that?
Alright. Do you really think the Red Hot Chiefs offense is going to be limited?
Obviously. You're going against Tom
We'll
Brady.
come
the
back to it
go
if
to
you want.
Okay, but is Tom Brady going to play defense too?
Yep.
All right.
He's going to
Well,
fire up
the Pats'
his defense.
defense is absolute buns, but they have stepped it up.
All right, let's
You good on yours?
Stephon Gilmore, the McCourty twins.
I have the
Joe?
Chiefs and the Saints. I have the Chiefs.
Saints, baby.
I have the Chiefs beating the Saints 42-33. Mahomes winning Super Bowl MVP and league MVP. He's on pace to be one of the greatest quarterbacks if he keeps this trend up.
In his second season.
Okay, but look at
His-
the stats.
I'm no,
Look
I
at the
am
stats.
agreeing with
He's
you.
agreeing
I am
with you.
agreeing
Yeah.
with you.
Oh,
His
alright,
second season, he's
You know
already
why he's so good? Is because he sat behind the exact offense and coach he had last year, so he already knew everything.
Okay, look
That's
at
why he's so
Trubisky.
good this year.
Trubisky's
He didn't get a
buns.
step back.
He didn't sit-
He didn't get a step back.
Trubisky's
Let's stop
buns.
bringing up that argument.
To be
This is the
fair,
day.
Mahomes has a fucking nuclear bomb offense to have. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill,
Travis
Sammy
Kelce,
Watkins,
Damian Williams.
Damian
He
Williams,
had Kareem Hunt.
he had Kareem Hunt. Spencer Ware's solid too.
Damian Williams is an outbreak player.
Yes.
Like, I've never heard of him until they signed him, and now he's just putting up monster
An
numbers.
atom bomb of an offense.
Zach, you got your predictions?
Well, like Jacob, I might feel a little biased because Tom Brady went to
Michigan.
Michigan, go
University of
blue.
Michigan.
Wrong.
He doesn't know sports, so he's debating here if Tom Brady went to Michigan.
Nope. The same Michigan sucks.
Go blue.
Okay, let's
We'll say that
topic.
for the day. Anyway, so Patriots. You guys gonna hate me for this. I got the Rams going to the Super Bowl.
You can argue that the Rams are a great
Okay,
defensive
I
and
get that.
offensive.
Gurley's going to the Super Bowl, okay?
But listen, all right? Yes, they are a great team, but I cannot see them beating the Saints at home.
In the dome.
The dome,
In the
sweet dome.
The Saints
Oh,
defense
so
is
no.
stepping up.
Yes, they are.
Eli Apple's making his presence
Marshawn
after
Lattimore.
being labeled a cancer
Von
in
The
the
Ohio-
Lions locker room.
The Ohio Saints, come on now.
The New Orleans.
As much as I hate to admit it, they are good.
Until Drew Brees retires. Yeah, go blue.
Yeah, but you got the Pats winning 31-28.
31-28.
31-28.
Have you thought of your score prediction?
I'm going to say, might be a little generic here, but I'm going to say 28-21 Pats.
That's a good game.
You can't say that.
It's a good game. It's
That
a good
is
game all day.
All right.
It's a good game.
Until the next topic we go.
This time we got trending topics and sports news. Starting it off, hey Martell. I'm going to fight for my quarterback spot 2 weeks later. Not even 2 weeks later, 1 week later. I'm at University of Miami.
The U.
Should have went to Michigan. Beat Ohio State. Led
I'm
Michigan
just
to
saying-
I
national
would have loved
championship.
that.
Wouldn't have happened.
Tay
Doesn't
Martell.
matter. Cade McNamara is
Tay-
the truth.
Yes, he
Tay
is the
Martell,
truth.
great quarterback. Great
I'm fine
quarterback.
with
Tate
him leaving.
Martell, great
We
quarterback.
didn't see enough of him.
I think Miami's a good fit for him. He has
The
two
unique-
receivers, I believe, that he played in high school with in Miami. I think it's a good fit.
Continue.
Continue. Next topic, or not topic, the next trending thing. Did you guys see the thing about Cantor?
I did not.
I
Yeah.
did.
I'm curious
The
about
Turkish,
this.
the Turkish government, they're calling him a terrorist.
They're
Why?
seeking.
It's
They're
just
trying.
it's because he doesn't agree with their government.
Yeah, he doesn't agree, so they're
I know. I
basically
think
calling him a
I'm
terrorist.
pretty sure his father did
They
something
think
he
he's
doesn't agree.
he's part of a member of a terrorist group.
Yeah,
That's what
they
it is.
like want to bring him back and put him in prison.
I'm
Really?
pretty sure his
Yeah.
dad disowned him because he doesn't agree with the government.
Yeah, they're seeking.
my God.
They're seeking basically a warrant for his arrest.
But the U.S. has to agree with
Yeah,
it.
to-
Yeah, the U.S. has to
which
agree with
that's
it.
not
I
gonna
don't think
happen.
they'll do it.
No, there's no proof.
Yeah, there's no proof.
Next one. The Steelers are asking only for second round pick. Or at least a second round pick.
If I was
for
a
I did
team-
not know that.
If I was I didn't know that's all they're
at
asking.
least a second round pick for AV.
If I was a team, I'd hop on that instantly.
Yeah, really.
Second
Are
round
you
pick.
serious?
Antonio Brown. He's still young. He's still in his prime.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns, if you're listening to this, sign that man right now.
That's,
Nope.
that's basically like
Browns
the
are
Raiders
trash.
and Bears.
Yeah, it's like
The Seahawks, I think, when I was looking at this earlier, are the ones that are trying to go for him the most right now.
Yeah, did you
Yeah, I
see
saw that too.
Jerry Rice said Antonio Brown was to play for the 49ers? Really
Yeah,
bad?
really bad.
I don't believe that.
nah. All right.
MLS, Austin, Texas.
I did
Our
not know
Columbus
this.
crew has been saved.
Screw them. Go
Save
FC
the
Cincinnati.
crew. Save the crew.
The crew has been
Save
saved.
the
Did you, guys,
crew.
did you guys know that the crew is actually moving stadiums to like more downtown Columbus
Yeah,
now?
That's
I saw that.
smart.
If you look at the stadium, it looks like a really nice stadium
But-
too.
Austin, it's 2017 in the MLS. That's
You have
That's-
two new teams coming in actually.
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
FC.
Cincinnati.
it's
is
pretty
good.
exciting.
It
Screw
is.
Columbus.
If
Screw
you're a
Columbus.
fan
Go
of the
FC
MLS,
Cincinnati.
you're excited. You're excited for this.
Bunch of tools.
I don't know about anyone being in Atlanta, but we'll see.
Atlanta.
Sticking
Joseph
with
Martinez.
Sticking with soccer, Harry Kane
He's out.
out for
That is
at
not
least
good
6
for the
weeks with that
Spurs.
ankle.
That
They
is
have
not-
like 4 major injuries now.
Goodbye Premier League title.
Spurs
Yeah,
trash.
they're definitely out.
Liverpool's winning it.
And our man Zach wanted to do this one. Number 1, Duke.
Trash.
Losing
Oh,
to
yeah.
Syracuse.
Duke is only number 1 because of the eye test. They look good because they got Zion, Cam Reddish, and who's the other guy?
RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the only reason they're number 1.
You know who's number 1 now? Michigan.
I want-
U of M basketball.
Go
is
I
always
would,
good.
Blue.
I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Duke stays number
Xavier
1.
Simpson.
The X.
I have a surprise question
True.
on this topic. Give me your early
Homegrown player.
March Madness champion.
Early March Madness champions.
I might be biased, but Michigan.
Michigan.
I'm gonna say Michigan, but that's biased, and usually the number 1 teams don't do that well.
I don't
Here's the
think.
thing: Michigan plays.
Gonzaga Bulldogs, number 1.
Michigan plays really well in March.
Press the button. They're going all the way, baby.
Personally,
They're winning it.
I'm a North Carolina fan. They're not going to win it. I'm going to ride with these guys. University of Michigan.
Gonzaga Bulldogs,
You can't
number
deny
1.
Michigan plays extremely well.
If it's not Michigan, it's Duke.
If Loyola Chicago's making the run again.
Virginia is a sleeper team. I'll give them that.
You're right,
But
they are.
They are undefeated.
Our last
but-
topic.
They're number 4, aren't they right now?
Jalen
Number four.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma.
That is crazy.
Oklahoma just got their 3rd, maybe Heisman winner.
I don't know about that.
Probably not, but
Probably
he's
not.
going to be the Heisman race.
The last couple Oklahoma QBs
Dominant.
have all been dominant. Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray.
And
What?
now,
Aren't they on a 2 straight seasons of Heisman winners?
Yes.
and now
Maybe 3.
Jalen Hurts.
Remember,
Which
though,
is really ironic because the game was against Georgia, wasn't it? Where Tua got hurt, Jalen
Yeah.
came in, led them to the win.
Mhm.
He was talking like, oh, whenever this team needs me, I'll be there or whatever. And backup, starting, doesn't matter.
It's his last year, though.
And
He's
then
got to do something.
He leaves.
He's got to do
Oklahoma.
something.
He's
I can't say I'm entirely. I knew it had to break at some point. He wasn't going to put up with it
Now,
longer.
it's not that I'm disagreeing with it, but I'm definitely going to call him a hypocrite for that.
I'll agree.
Basically, Tate
You're-
Martell. That's
You're
the same
right.
situation.
You're right. But,
Exactly.
But
I-
Jalen
If you
Hurts.
scroll through Tate's Twitter, it's all about him being there for his teammates.
And then
J-
he's
Jalen
leaving.
Hurts. It's his last year. He's got to do something if he wants to play in the NFL.
You're
So-
right.
Yeah, I mean-
he had to make a business decision.
Go back to the Tate thing real quick. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the Ohio State coaches pretty much tell Tate he was going to be a starter, and then they went after Tate?
They
Yes.
did, but
Well,
that was
they
Urban
didn't
Meyer.
go- did
That
they-
was Urban Meyer.
Did
Urban
they
Meyer
chase
told Tate
him?
that.
Did they go
chase
for him?
They
Did
did.
they chase him?
He decommitted from Texas A&M to go to Ohio State, but that was Urban Meyer said that. Urban Meyer's not the head coach anymore.
Now,
Justin Fields, that's Ryan Day's guy.
But when Justin Fields is a bust and Tate's not there, who's going to save the day?
Ohio State's got a good quarterback class.
now.
Now
I'm going to have my early prediction for
Go
Heisman next year. Trevor Lawrence is winning Heisman
Fine,
next year.
there's no denying
yeah.
that.
I want all NFL teams that can tank for him because he is going to be
Hey,
a
Bengals,
star.
you hear this?
He is going to be a star.
Get rid of Dalton.
He needs to be.
We all agree.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even know who that man is.
Of course you don't.
I,
That's why
Just
you're
know he has amazing
Clemson's
hair.
quarterback. Yeah.
He has amazing
We're
Why
talking
we're
about
on the
tanking
Clemson topic?
Bulls.
Why we're
The
on-
Chicago Bulls, please tank for Zion.
Why we're
Please.
talking about the Clemson
The
topic
Cavs are
here?
getting him.
Their presidential meal.
That was awesome.
Well, yes,
I don't care what
I
anyone
don't know if
says. That
anyone
was
saw
awesome.
that.
Listen, everyone's hating on that, but the players loved it.
If I walked into that, I would.
That was amazing.
Me,
I'm
I'd probably
not sure
hate
that-
my life because I hate McDonald's.
Well,
There's
that's-
Burger King,
There's
Wendy's,
Wendy's.
and
Okay,
Domino's.
you know what?
Pizza?
I was fine.
That was
I'd be
awesome.
fine.
I'd much rather have all that than what?
Lobster,
Yes,
whatever they're
like-
gonna give you.
American food, real American food.
So
I wouldn't
Football
say it's real.
it's not.
Well, it's not real, but
Stereotyping
it's from
football.
America. That was awesome.
That's all we got, guys.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
This has been the bottom of the barrel. And we're out.
Offer you my heart, offer you my heart, offer you my